Hello everyone, my name is Barbara and I'm a Finnish girl who lives in Ireland and likes to knit, and today I have a finished object for you, which is this beautiful sweater. Now, this is a Gwanwyn sweater, and which means spring, I think, in Welsh, and the designer is Verena Cohrs, so I hope I'm saying it right. And the gauge you need to have over here is 18 stitches by 24 rows, or rounds, I would say more, because we're knitting in the round. What I got 18 stitches by 28 rounds. So I wasn't so far off it, but to get that I had to play with the needles. The pattern recommends you to use two types of needles, one for smaller one for ribbing, which is US size 5, 3.75, and main needle is US size 7, which is 4.5. The original gauge is knitted in the biggest size, so US size 7, 4.5 millimeters, but I went for 4 millimeters, which is US size 6. For the ribbings, I used 3.5 millimeters, which is US size 3, I think. Now, and next thing what you're looking for is the yarn. The pattern is written for DK yarn, and normally when I see a DK yarn, for me, patterns present themselves in the 19, 20, maybe 21 stitches in a gauge. So this was quite a big gauge, 18 stitches for me, to be honest. I hope you can see it anyway. So right, the yarn I used, I actually got it during the Edinburgh Yarn Festival, and I had this I got this pattern as a gift. That's the only pattern I got as a gift, so thank you so much. So it was an easy decision to make what I need to get during Yarn Edinburgh Festival, and I got this beautiful yarn. So first I'm going to talk about what kind of yarn I use and then what the pattern recommends. I hope that's okay, because I'm so excited about this. So the yarn I use is Iona, I hope I'm saying it right. Iona, I would read it Iona, but probably Iona wool, and this is the area. I love this bit. And also they'll show you that to make this wool they use 7 types of fiber, so you could see it on the screen. Isn't that amazing? This yarn is quite a good in regard to the price range, because you can get yarn in a skein, so 100 grams, or you can get it in a cone, and I got it in a cone. And because I almost run out of yarn, well, no, because I took the yarn outside, because I took the yarn out of the cone, so I was making cakes like these. I ended up with this, so I thought I'm going to keep it and see what I can do with it. What can you do with this? Let me know. It's really beautiful, and it's kind of a stitch definition. So anyway, according to the cone, I should have 500 grams, and I think I had that many. Slightly probably more. It was very hard to say because I had this, and actually I should weight it and then now weight this thing separately, but you know, life, I will know better for next time. So anyway, the prices, I may show you that. Obviously it might not be accurate, but you have a gist then, because this is what I got when I was in Edinburgh. So check it out. These are, so you could see that some is natural, and you have them in the cone, and you have them in the hank. Actually, the skein that we use, the term is actually a hank, so this is the proper thing written down on the sheet in case you wondering. And they're quite good, aren't they? And that's why I got a cone, and I wanted to get a beautiful red they have, because as I said to the ladies in the booth, I love the shadowy effect of that and how they do that. And because they said there's so many fibers mixed over here, and some of them they don't dye so well and they're darker color, that's why it gives more of a shadowy effect. and I love it so much. So here's my sleeve. I hope you can see it. Then we have those kind of darker elements, so it's not completely it's tonal yarn, so it's not completely flat in one color, and I love it. How much did I use? Well, maybe what size did I knit? In case you're wondering what the pattern recommends, they recommend Mole Yarn Welsh Mule DK weight, 100% wool. It's 200 meters, which is 280 yards per 100 gram. My yarn gives 40 meters more. The 100 gram is 240 meters, which is 262 yards. So if you want me to tell you I got 40 meters more or 44 yards more with my yarn. Just to tell you, I used overall for this sweater 357 grams. So that's that, which gives 857 meters, which is 935 yards. So from my perspective now, I can, when I'm looking for sweater quantities, to look for the yardage per 100 gram skein. If it's quite close to 240 meters, I'm looking at, just to be safe, 900 meters for sweater for me, or in yards, 1,000 yards. 900 meters or 1,000 yards. Either way, I should be okay. I love it. I love the yarn. This project made me so happy. Literally, once I finished knitting the sweater, I wanted to cast on something new with the yarn. I have these, and I got a 100 gram skein also. So I also got 100 gram skein in this beautiful kind of mustardy color. So now I have these two beautiful bits together, and I may knit something with it. What do you think? What should I knit? This is 143 grams, so a skein and a bit. It is a top-down sweater. Once you finish a yoke, which has a chart too and written instructions, you leave the sleeves on the spare needle as I did, or waste yarn, and to continue with the body. Once you finish the body, you finish with the sleeves. And as you probably noticed, I used my tags. You can find them in my shop, and this one is a collar tag, long collar tag, because I put it on the collar so the heart is facing properly, and the hand wash 2019 tag. So over here I have a year. It's upside down. I was rushing, to be honest. And then I have my lovely heart. Everything I kept in an amazing bag. This beauty, my cottage number 9, and it was made by a local to me, actually in the same town or area, to be more specific, Lady Terry, and she makes beautiful bags, and her updates go very fast, so check it out if you're interested. It's a solid bag with pockets inside. I still have some bits over here, and what you do, you just pull those bits and you can count it as a handbag thing. Something is diggling over here. I know it's must knit, my keychains, check my keychains if you're interested, and the other one is sweater, just so I know what's in it. But unfortunately, after knitting for a bit, this got a little bit too small. I still have needles, and I put the bag into the bigger bag, and this is like a second hand. My friend didn't want to have it anymore, and I thought it would be perfect for exactly for a sweater knitting, and it's just a basic bag with a pocket inside. It is 100% polyester. Now, needles. I told you the sizes, so on the screen you was size 6, 4 millimeters I used, and I presume is one of those two. I also used, and I used these two. Did I knit with them? No, but I kept them. This is 100 centimeters, which is 40 inches, 2.25 millimeters, so US size 1, and this is what? US size 3, 3.25 millimeters. And it's quite an interesting lamb because it says 29 inch. What did I use it for? I use it to hold stitches for my sleeves, and I use my pouches to hold the needles. I got lots of compliments in regards to sweater during Woolen Yarn Festival, which takes place in Dublin, Ireland. Was slightly up Dublin in SEO Meath, and I enjoyed the time. 2 days, really nice atmosphere, loads of yarn. I have some footage so you can check it out on my channel. Most of it is loads of yarn, but also sitting and knitting with some new friends and old friends, which is amazing. So I'm so happy that from one yarn festival I was able to knit with the same yarn for another yarn festival. I love it so much. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next one. Don't forget to use hashtag knitting I love. Show me what you're knitting and let me know, are you going to knit this? Bye!